Johnny, are you there? I've been locked in the shed at our house.
You've been locked in the shed? By who?
By your mom! She locked me in here.
What are you talking about? What happened?
She was asking me when we were finally going to have kids, and then suddenly she just flew into a rage. She asked me to do her a favor and grab something from the shed, and then...
That sounds like my mom. I remember being locked in various places countless times when I was little. Good times, good times.
Well, she told me that she is going to keep me in here until morning. But it's so hot today. I can't be out here that long.
Well, it sounds to me like you really don't have much of a choice, huh? I mean, it sounds to me like you were kind of asking for it anyways.
But I didn't even do anything. Just please come quick and help me. Even at night, the temperatures are still so high. I can't be left out here like this.
I'm sorry, but I'm a little busy and can't really do that for you right now.
What do you mean you're busy?
Yeah, sorry. I already made plans with some friends to hang out after work. There is no way that I can cancel on them now.
Are you kidding me right now? I just need you to come home and open the shed. Then you can do whatever you want. Just please come quick.
But it takes 40 minutes to get home, and then another 40 minutes to get to the bar. I can't just waste an hour and a half of my night like that.
I can't be out here like this. I could get heat stroke. Are you really okay with that happening?
Oh, please. You're not going to get heat stroke. You're indoors, aren't you?
But there aren't even any windows. It's so dark in here. Just come here and let me out already.
I already told you that that isn't going to happen. I already have plans.
Well, then I guess I'll have to call the police and ask them to get me out.
Don't do that. Then they'll all think my mom did something wrong. Besides, it's your own fault that you're locked in there right now.
So you realize that what your mom did to me was wrong and criminal, and yet you just don't want me to tell anyone to protect her reputation?
Look, it's this bartender I like's birthday today, and I can't be late, okay? You wouldn't want me to miss out on that, would you? It's going to be a big party.
I can't believe this. Who even are you?
Well, I already told my friends that I would be there, so there really isn't any point in carrying on this conversation.
And you can't show up there just a little late?
It wouldn't be a real party if I weren't there. You know how hard I like to go when I drink. Besides, I'm always there from doors open to last call. It's tradition.
Please. I really think I might be in danger here.
Oh, please, you'll be fine. I'll text my mom and ask her to let you out. How does that sound?
I can't take this anymore. There isn't even any water in here, and I'm already starting to sweat.
Well, just stay positive and you'll be all right. Just remember that you got yourself into this mess. It's a punishment and you have to take it.
Johnny! Don't do this to me! What's the matter with you? My name is Mary, and I am 35 years old. I'm a housewife and live together with my husband and his mother. If I'm being honest, it's not the best living situation. My mother-in-law is always getting upset about the smallest of things, and my husband never stands up for me. Every day I can feel my stress levels going up, and I'm not sure how much more I can take. Earlier today, my mother-in-law, Pam, asked me to grab some plates out of the shed and then locked me inside while I was in there. I have been locked inside for 3 hours, and no matter how much I scream and bang on the door, no one has come to help. I thought that my husband would be able to help me out of here, but he was busy. I realized that I had no one that I could call on. I was so worried about being in here that I decided to call an ambulance. Thankfully, the lock was on the outside, and they were able to open the door right away. I was saved. Or so I thought.
Hey, my mom just said that you called an ambulance and that they carried you out of the shed. Is that really true?
Yes, it is true.
Well, now that you're in the hospital, you should be fine, right? You just needed some Gatorade, I bet.
Her shaking won't stop, and she is in a serious state of unconsciousness right now.
Excuse me? Who is this? Is that you, Mary?
This is Mary's older sister, Tammy.
Oh, Tammy. What are you doing at the hospital? Is everything all right?
I actually just happened to be here for work. But then I got a call from a nurse telling me that my sister was just admitted. I was really shocked.
Oh, wow. Well, that's not good.
It isn't good. Especially after I was shown the messages she was sending before she was sent here.
So you just went through your sister's phone? I really would have thought that you knew better than that.
So you know that my sister was locked in a shed and yet you did nothing to help her. What is the matter with you?
Oh, I was really busy.
You are her husband, Johnny. You should have done something for her. Do you even realize the state she's in right now?
No, wait, this is all just a big misunderstanding. I told her that I was going to the bar, but I was actually working overtime at the office.
So then you should have no problem coming here right away, right?
No, I'm still really busy here. There is a lot of work to do around here, and I can't quite leave yet.
So your work isn't going to let you go to the hospital to visit your wife in critical condition?
Look, there's a lot going on, and I don't think you'd understand, okay?
I read through my sister's messages with you. I can't believe she ended up marrying a man like you. Are you really still so unconcerned with her health right now?
But you're there, so there is really nothing to worry about, right? It'll all be fine.
Are you being serious right now?
I mean, it isn't like me going to see her would suddenly wake her up, right?
I can't believe you. Even your mom refused to come down here. Honestly, you two are some pieces of work.
Excuse me? Are you trying to lecture me right now? How about you stay in your lane and mind your own business?
You are too much. I'll just have to handle this myself, I guess.
Really? You do that for me? Thanks a lot. I appreciate it. This party is pretty good. But I think that we can find a more quiet place to have some fun, can't we?
Are you kidding me? Didn't you leave your wife all alone to be carried out by paramedics with heat stroke? This isn't really time to be fooling around.
Oh, that? No, she's fine. Don't worry about it. Besides, where are you? You told me to meet you inside, but I don't see you anywhere.
I already went home. I'm not in the mood.
What? What did you have to do that for? It's your birthday. I thought we were going to have fun until morning. You know that I have a kid on the way, right?
I know. That's why I went home.
What, do you pity my wife or something like that? She's totally fine, I promise. Besides, we're just going to have a couple of drinks, aren't we? What's the big deal?
Well, that isn't what you just said.
But why not? Come on.
Are you even worried about your wife at all?
So she got a little hot. What's the big deal? It doesn't really matter.
But she had to call an ambulance. If she had to do that, she must have felt that it was serious.
No, she just wanted to be sure she would be okay. But she's at the hospital. What could happen? Besides, it isn't like me being there would even change anything. It doesn't even matter.
It might not change her condition, but you're her husband. You have a duty to be there for her.
You were the one who invited me to the bar to celebrate your birthday in the first place. You really need to make up your mind already.
Yes, I did invite you. But if you really think that I'm going to feel comfortable having you here partying while your wife is in the hospital, then you've got another thing coming.
She's a big girl. She'll be fine. What can any of us do for her now?
Well, what if her condition worsens? What if something bad happens?
It won't. She's already at the hospital. It'll all be fine.
I really think I'll just cancel the whole party.
Are you kidding me right now?
And just so you know, I am really disappointed in you right now. I mean, how could I not be after this? I didn't see it before. But you're just like me.
What is that supposed to mean? I don't get it.
Yeah, you wouldn't get it. It isn't until you lose everything that you can finally understand, unfortunately.
Are you drunk already? Why are you saying all of this weird stuff? Just come back to the bar already.
I won't do it, and I'm not going to be seeing you anymore, okay?
I can't believe you. You are being such a buzzkill right now. What is your deal?
I don't want to know you or see you or have anything to do with you.
You can't just cancel everything last minute. What are you doing?
Well, I just now realize the kind of person that you really are. I can't associate with you any longer.
You wimp. You big baby.
I really think you should just go see your wife at the hospital.
Don't tell me what to do, you brat. You don't know anything. I'm going to hang around here with all the others and have a blast.
But what about your wife? Do you really not even care what happens to her?
I've had enough from you. You don't know my life or my wife, so just mind your own business.
But now I know. I can't help but feel responsible. I'm sorry, but I don't want to be with you anymore.
Why don't you just care about what you can control and not worry about what you can't?
I just hope your eyes open before it's too late. Before your wife is gone.
She's not going to die or anything. You don't know what you're talking about.
I really hope you're right about that.
Are you still in the hospital? What is taking you so long? Leave already.
I can't leave.
My mom was so pissed when I got home. You weren't there to make her dinner and she took it out on me. So get back here and get cooking.
I won't. I refuse to.
So you are really okay causing such a big mess for your family just because you were feeling a little toasty? What kind of pathetic excuse for a wife are you?
All night, you never once texted or called or showed any sign of concern for me.
Well, yeah, I would if you were actually sick, but you just needed an ice pack and some Gatorade and that's that. It was no big deal.
And you refused to even buy me a single Gatorade, much less let me out of the shed where I got heat stroke.
Well, your sister was there, wasn't she? Didn't she get you a drink?
She spent the whole night watching over me, but she had to leave today because she has work.
See? So it was fine. I didn't have to be there after all.
That's right. I'm glad that you didn't come to see me.
I knew that you would be. So it's all fine?
I don't want to see you ever again.
What do you mean?
I mean, if I can't even rely on my husband to come help me when I'm in trouble, then what is the point of having you in my life?
Are you seriously mad at me for this right now? Are you forgetting that all this was your fault to begin with?
Well, did you have fun at the bar?
What is that supposed to mean?
I mean, did you have fun? Did you spend all our hard-earned money trying to impress young girls who are just there to work? Is that who you spent the night with? Is that why we work so hard to save up money? So you can blow it all on girls?
And just who told you that?
You wouldn't believe this, but the birthday girl from the bar did. It was after visiting hours, but my sister talked to her and told me.
What? She went to visit you? I can't believe this.
Well, apparently you told her about me in the hospital and said she couldn't just stand by in that situation.
That little brat. How could she betray me like this?
Well, it sounds to me like she now wants nothing to do with you ever again. Good for her is all that I can say.
Well, then I'll just let everyone at the bar know about our affair then.
She figured you would try to do something like that, and she's ready for it. She is ready to lose her job over telling the truth.
Is she crazy? I don't even know what to say.
I guess she finally realized what a horrible guy you were and decided that she was ashamed to be with you.
She's ashamed to be with me? Well, who is she? Who does she think she is? I don't believe this.
And frankly, I'm more than ashamed to be with you. I want a divorce, Johnny.
A divorce? Are you serious?
You and I are over. We are through. Do you understand me?
But who is going to take care of the house and do all the cooking if you're not at home?
Well, I suppose you'll just have to try and rely on your mother to take care of you. She was a housewife too, wasn't she?
What? She can't cook for crap. Her food makes me feel like puking. It's all oily and just leaves me feeling queasy.
Oh, well, I'm just happy that you'll have time to get to know your mom and her cooking all over again.
But what about you? I thought that we were going to have a family. What are you going to do?
I'm not staying with you two any longer, that's for sure. All your mom does is nag and nag and nag until I can't even think. I'm taking you both out of my life.
Well, I'll talk to my mom. I'll make sure that she stops all that nagging.
You never once stood up for me as long as I've known you. I don't care what you say. I've made up my mind already.
Please, don't do this. How am I supposed to get along with you?
I guess you'll just have to learn to be an adult like the rest of us and take care of yourself. Good luck living with your slob of a mother, though.
But she doesn't even do the laundry. There's mold all over her room. How am I supposed to live with her? I'll go crazy. Besides, she doesn't even have any money. She'll eat through my savings, too, until we're bankrupt.
That's the idea. Anyways, good luck.
Fine, I get it. I'll kick my mom out. She'll be on her own.
You would do that to your own mother?
Well, she's old. It isn't like she's going to be around for much longer anyways. You're way more important to me than her.
Well, that settles it. Now I really am going to get out of here. You don't want a wife. You just want a servant. I'm leaving you.
Please don't do this. I need you, Mary. Don't leave me.
I'm already calling my lawyer to draw up the papers.
Are you serious about all this? You really want to split up?
Of course I do. My sister and parents are furious with you and all agree that I deserve so much more than a crappy man like you.
I wish that your sister wasn't at the hospital when you went in. Then none of this would have happened.
I hear that I'll be able to leave the hospital the days after tomorrow. I'll go home and pack up my stuff then.
Please don't do this.
I'll pack a light bag to take to my parents and come back for the rest of my things later.
You can't just leave me all alone like this with my mom. I thought we would be together forever. I thought you would always be there to take care of the house of my mom and I.
Did you marry me just so that you would have someone to take care of the chores while you go out seeing other women?
Of course not. Please take me back. We'll get through this.
Nope, we are done. I've made up my mind and there is no changing it. It took about 5 months to finalize the divorce process since Johnny was dragging his feet through every second of it. But we finally split up. All of my family showed up with me when I went to collect my belongings. My dad was screaming at Johnny, asking him how he could let something like this happen to me. I don't think I'd ever seen him so mad. My mother-in-law was arrested for locking me in the shed and endangering my life. If I hadn't lived, then she would have gone to prison for the rest of her life. I lived with my parents for about a year before I moved out and began living on my own. I found a job and was finally able to start my new life. I'll make sure that the next man I marry is much kinder and that we don't live with his mother. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this. See you next time!